And hopefully we'll get some teammates and not so many solo YOLOs. And hopefully our kitty cats will not try and sit in front of the ability bar, because it makes it very difficult to see cooldowns and mana costs. And unfortunately, giving them attention does not help, because they like to settle right in front of there. Don't know if you can hear her on mic, but she is very vocal when she wants attention. Queue's a bit longer when you're not playing bot lane. More people want to play top and mid because they're the solo carry lanes, and everybody envisions themselves as being able to carry a bad team. I don't envision myself that way. I like to try and carry, but I don't think that I can carry an entire bad team. I can carry myself. That's about it. Not always that. But sometimes you just gotta step up to the plate. Looking at my match history here. No, this is not what I need to be clicking on. There we go. Match history. Not doing great. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so counting PvP games, I've had 15 games, 4 losses. And did not do well during the losses. But some of my wins I have not done well during either. I have not been playing up to par. And I need to really pick that up, carry my weight a little bit more. Fewer deaths, more kills. But right now, just feeling like top mid, playing a bit of Cho. Hopefully doing better on him. I'm not going to turn that into a Teemo. I like Teemo, but that is not a skin that I would play on him. So who is this supposed to be? Like, Blitz as Samira. I think that's Samira. It's got an eye patch and a bow. Maybe they're just supposed to be picking up the new items. Alright, let's see what we got here. Taker of Toes. And Draven. Mid. Psycho DJ. Support 7 bots, 1 player. I kind of feel like playing Darius, but this is really going to flex hard based on what I'm seeing on the our side and their side. We have a reasonable balance of AP and AD, so there's no reason to switch over to Cho right now. Let's go ahead and get a Kali out of the game. Actually, that reminds me, who all... Urgot is not free right now. Who all am I going to be seeing top free? Mundo, Garen, Maokai, and Shin. Not a fan of facing off against these guys. They're just too hard to harass. he's not really effective, but he can be annoying. Like super, super annoying. You're not going to get fed off of him. But he's not at all as effective as most top laners. Shen, on the other hand, can be super effective and can kill you by just standing there and not taking any damage whatsoever for an obscene amount of time. He's fun to play Cho against because you both hit 6 and he gets his roam and you just feast him when you need to do your stuff, whereas Garen, you're not so much fun to play against him. Vel'Koz and Bard. Not a fan of Darius into either of those, but honestly, it'd be probably Aloy or Cho if I was going to swap it out. We need somebody a little tankier. Let's go with Aloy. She's a little harder to play well than Darius, because she doesn't just kill people by attacking them. She's got some good sustain, but you really have to pop her combos, whereas with Darius, just landing stuff wins the game. You know, oh, I attacked you, and then I attacked you again, and I'm gonna win any trade or any face to face where we just throw down. Yeah, Kha'Zix I would have been okay with Darius, yes. Poppy's fine, but I can deal with Poppy with Aloy. If I hit my E as she comes in, it actually hampers her quite a bit, but she'll be taking a lot of damage even while I'm stunned. And then I'll just lifesteal it all right back up. I gotta change up my spell though. And my runes to my conquest. So I want to be a tank. So I did not appreciate our makeup. Let's start again. Four minutes. Same prep as last time. We have the same mid, but everybody else is different. Not a lot of communication going on here. They're not showing who they're going to play. It makes it harder to pick early if you don't even have any idea. I mean, obviously they could adjust later. Not playing Darius into that. I've won this with Garen. I'm not sure I want to do it that way, though. Let's go with Aloy. Run a quick check and see how dumb that was. Yeah, Aatrox is strong against Darius and Garen. Now, the one thing I have to worry about against Aatrox is I have to conserve my mana. He does not. So I need to play way more careful than he does. I have to, keep my stuff back and just kind of hang out and farm as best I can. And watch out for the first blood. He's probably going to be running very aggressive, since he is more likely to be able to win that early matchup than I am. But it's really going to come down to this is a hard duel, so we'll see if I can get ahead and keep ahead. Of course, that's a high-end play. I mean, nobody's playing this matchup at Challenger, but in Diamond and stuff like that is what they take into effect. Oof, if the Master, she has an 83% win percentage over him, so I think I picked the right choice. 60% in Diamond, 59% in Plat, and no data in Challenger. I'm on counterstats.net, which used to be called Lol Counter, or I got to by doing Lol Counter. Let's see where this happens here. Oh no, it's counterstats.net. I just did Aatrox versus Aloy. Trade only when you're behind. Hold your dash, dodge. Perma ban Aloy. Was a year ago. Killing 3 waves of minions is worth more gold than 1 champion. Yeah, but if I could easily clear 3 waves of minions, I wouldn't be playing at this level. Killing a champ is very doable. 18 farm is a lot for a bad player. And there's 7 bots, 1 player. He's actually my opposing top. That was guy was on our team last time. Actually, he wound up in mid. I want to fight into the Cho here. This is going to change things a little bit. I'm going to go with Doran's Blade. I like enhancing her lifesteal and her tentacle smash by getting even more for the damage itself. And it heals me for slamming all the minions. And since I do so much of my damage to minions, it's really good. Oh, with my Q, the Omni Vamp is so much better than it used to be. I used to just grab the shield because it was just lifesteal, which is not nearly as good. Now, you only get 33% as effective, but you're just hitting so much stuff with your tentacles all the time. Go down and keep an eye on this blue for my jungler. Oh, there's the usual spammer scammer. Just go ahead and ban that right out. Now, if I play conservatively and get ahead, I can start doing ridiculous things like smashing through their entire team, which is really, going to be helpful because they've got a lot of sustained folks. I'm going to get my Executioner's Calling pretty early to deal with the Alistair and the Aatrox and the Kayn, all of whom heal. And then Aatrox has the Conqueror to push it even further. I'm trying to avoid getting grasped on a lot by Cho here. I'm going to be playing in standoff range. I'm not really sure that was the right rune for him to be pulling in this matchup, because if he's attacking me, I have screwed up. I've let him get way too close to me. What the heck was that, Cho? You're just kind of blowing mana there. And this matchup is a lot easier for me than Aatrox because he has the same mana problems that I do. So he can't afford to just willy-nilly spam abilities out and wait to see what happens either any more than I can. Okay, now he is really being aggressive there. Is he going to win this? I think he is. He doesn't have the feast yet. He doesn't have ignite. Oof. But if he keeps hitting those, I'm just straight up going to lose this lane. All right, I've got to have my W to really come back on that. And I got to be dodging those a lot better. So I'm going to get boots early to deal with this problem. Yeah, he denied me a lot of farm there and took just a ton of health, but I've eaten most of his mana pool, so I'll have to slow down a bit on that. That's why you don't spam Q on Cho, is because it eats your mana pool so hard. And now I get to start making my comeback here. And I think he's realized that too. Like, that's why he's slowed down on the spamming the Q. I knew that was coming. That's why I stepped out of it. And now he is the one that's in trouble, because he has to land some CC to survive if he comes back in. All I have to do is, tag him with an E and I can kill him. Or at least make him run. So now I'm going to slow play this, which is what he failed to do after he pushed me out. He was pushing too aggressive. Ate through too much mana pool. Oh, screw that noise. Oh, and it didn't even W because he had me silenced. It was a good gank. The BM was completely unnecessary. Let's just don't be a dick. All right, this has put me severely behind now. I'm down a level. He's up twice my farm. He's going to get a little bit of damage on those plates. But I can come back from this. This is doable. He's going to recall right now. He's going to come back with more than I did, too. With 14 farm and a kill under his belt, he can bring back some AP and make me really hurt. But that was frustrating. As soon as I saw him coming in through the wall, and you just can't. You get slowed, and then you can't outrun the queue. And it really did not feel avoidable. I needed to hit some more minions and land some more attacks to get my health back up, so I wasn't quite so easy to kill there. But he did exactly what he needed to do. He queued me up so that I couldn't get away. Or Kayn slowed me. Cho cues me, free Q in the slow, and then he silences me so I can't do my little hop to get a little life, because if I'd survived long enough for the W to go off, I would have gotten enough life to run back to the turret and make him really think about it and try for it. Warning here doesn't do a lot of good if he comes through the walls again. I mean, it gives me a little bit of warning if he comes in that way, but if he's smart, he's coming in from the alt side so that it doesn't telegraph. Got another tentacle coming up. That did not W like it was supposed to. Yep, he's putting it ahead. Oof, that was close. His lack of vision in the bush won that for me. And now I'm 6. And now I have my tentacle party ready. And now I am going to want to get a little bit of, I don't know, magic resist seems good. Vampiric Scepter just keep my health up in those fights. Conk really kept me alive there. I mean, those early fights are a lot about, you know, can I sustain through you? And that's what I essentially did. Now, the next time we do that, he's going to be 6, and he will just eat me if I that bad with my positioning, get caught that many times. So it's really important for me to stay above about 400 or 500 health, preferably above 500, or just stay away from him. Okay, well, I've got 50 seconds of safety now. Relative safety. Obviously, he can still kill me, and his jungler can still come in and fuck with me. Pardon my language. It can still, you know, really hurt me here. But the goal is, I want him to be feeling the fear, not me. So I got to keep harassing him down. I need to land an E, which is what won me that fight. I landed 2 E's on him. One up top, and then when he chased me to the bushes, I got a second one off just before he killed me, which gave me enough lifesteal because the Omni Leech does more damage on that, and it does more damage to him because the transmission. The Tentacle does not do more damage for hitting 2 of them, but it does for my ult. It spawns an extra dude if I have the puppet down. Okay, I'm ahead on farm, tied on kills. Let's just get rid of this little mess here. Improve my E, so I'm doing better percentages to him. And there's another feast. And so he's just stacking those up. He's not really saving it to, you know, as a threat. He knows I can. I hope he knows I can hear that. Yeah, it's good W. It's just not going to do any good at this point because you can't harass me effectively. I can't really harass you unless I do big harass because you'll just heal back up on the minions. But that means we're in farming land, and you know I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being that vulnerable right now. Misjudged his walk. Just to remind him that I care. It was a really bad play. I mean, it burned mana for nothing. That was also a bad play. Okay, he's getting aggressive. That means I suspect something going on here. Okay, now he's pushing for his feast, and I need to be getting out. Because if he hits me with another Q, he was going to catch me. Although he's running low on mana, so that's not a good time for him. I'm out of mana too. I can't ult with that little mana. That restores some of the health bar. There's the dude. There's the miss. And the I'm out. Come on, that went right through his tune, guys. You've got to get those hitboxes to match up graphically with the graphics. This is old news, right? How do you get so bad at this? Yeah, I know you're hanging around, dude. I'm not an idiot. Come on in. Didn't go towards my mouse. And he killed me with his ult. I mean, you really can't do anything about that. Once he's in, you're dead. I needed to dodge that one slow. Really, dude? Okay. I'm not sure that's really going to help either. Alright, that's twice the junglers killed me. I'm finding a Cho. Their jungler is just a problem right now. How fed is this guy? It's 101. He should not be so nasty. 30 attack damage. Seriously. I was out of mana. If I hadn't been out of mana, I would have popped him on the way in. I'm not sure that would help, though, especially with the thing going the wrong way from the mouse. There we go. It finally recognized what it was supposed to do. Hey, dude, I mean, we'll have the party now if you want. Oh, that canceled my attack. If that attack had landed like it was supposed to, I would have been out of feast range. I should have won that fight. I should have won that fight. All right, let's see if we can do better. Magic resist. I'm 1-3. I am literally doing terribly. Only bad player on my team right now. He is not providing early pressure like he's supposed to. I mean, I'm keeping up in farm. This guy has 2 kills on me. Didn't get an assist from the other one. But he is now far enough ahead of me. I should have won that fight. That really aggravates me. And I let him beat me. I also let him split where I was between him and the puppet. Just give up the farm there, all of it. The good news is he's building Cho super tanky now, which, I mean, that's a problem for me, but it means he's not going to be ramping up in his damage, so he's going to have to be relying on the feast largely to do most of his damage. Yeah, he's set up for another feast. I really can't do anything about it. Take the execute. Slow and knock up. The knock up doesn't really help with the Greaves. Knock back, knock up. I'm not really going to get a whole lot out of Merc's Treads, unfortunately. Probably get more out of the armor. So let's go with that. I probably should figure out what I'm building soon. I kind of want to try the flame thing that he's building as well. But they are recommending Trinity Force on her. I mean, it's strong. It's really strong, but... he is just not doing anything for the lanes. He hasn't picked up the dragon. Dude, you cannot AFK jungle. You have to help your lanes or kill the epics. Preferably kill the epics, but you cannot cede both to the enemy jungler. I mean, look at this guy. He is involved. Oh, there's Yi, finally. He's gonna die. Dude's gonna kill you. Dude's gonna kill you. Guess he didn't have his feast up. Had to blow flash for it, but I'll take it. And he's killed my turret already. I mean... and he's recalling. He's not going to go for that dragon. I bet you anything. He's not bothering with the Herald, and he's not going to go for the dragon. So Somebody is unhappy. And I'd be unhappy too. But I wouldn't do it like that. Yeah, I can't beat him. Apparently he can. Let's see, 1154. I'm going to need some magic resist, but not a lot. I'm not sure that Spirit Visage is the way to go. Gonna do it anyways. Health and some magic resist. That'll be pretty much all the magic resist I buy because Cho is the only serious AP dealer or magic dealer. Alright, he is going for the dragon while the team is screening. This is really not the way to do this at this stage in the game. We are going to lose both. The team fight? Nope, we got the Drake at least. Can't ward there. Gonna do it from the turret, but I'm not walking through them to do it. Oh, I'm not defending that turret for very long. Ugh. Just needed that turret or that tentacle spike to be just a touch earlier. Goodness ye. That is a loss. I really don't know if we're going to carry this out. Yeah, he's gone full assassin with the Duskblade. It's I really hate what this has done to the meta. This item is just terrible. Terrible for the meta. It turns everybody into burst assassins that can use it, and makes the bursty assassins even burstier, which is terrible as well. It's just not good design. You don't want to make the bursty people burstier. It just doesn't work. I'll wait till 20 and try and push this because we're losing on objectives. They are playing smarter than we are by far. And I have way too many deaths for a tank. Not nearly enough defenses yet. Getting caught in the middle of all that CC was not a good thing. Tentacle was up. Why did it not strike? The good news is I can pretty much take Cho now. Let's see if he puts that to the test. I know where my team is. They're all in the fountain. I don't know where his team is, so let's assume they're coming after me. And not turn a 1v1 into a 1v2. Oh yeah, this has been over for a while, guys. But what if I don't want to get killed? I'm out of mana. I can't survive this and I don't have my ult. So I'm just going to leave. And they're moving up for the kill. A little bit more tankiness, and it's time to build some armor, I think. Maybe I need to switch over to Thornmail or something. You can thumbs up if you want, but it's going to cost you a tentacle slam. There's Cho's Feast. You have fun with that. They're killing Dragon right now. I mean, that's the thing. Well, my ult didn't go off. Hit that first and it didn't go off in any of the other stuff. It would have drastically changed the outcome of that fight. Not enough to win us the game. I mean, we lost this game a while back. I mean, there's a little bit of a difference, but overall, he's even up. He's just AFK farmed for too long. And then they fed, I fed. He got super fed. It's a mid jungle difference. Jungle especially. She hurts. 400 damage in a single attack. And then he runs away from us, so he's going to just die alone. Nothing we can do about it. We can't follow up because he ran away. And he's alone now against their entire team. Because he's not paying attention. I mean, he's complaining about vision, but he's not actually watching the wards that we have. You're not running that, buddy. We get the Trinity Force. Hopefully it'll help make a difference. They aren't doing it. They're not on it. Alright, I'm not going to fight him for that. What are you doing, Echo? No! They're pushing our base. This is dumb. We have no vision. I mean, I can slowly tank it while you guys slowly pull it down, but we're going to lose the base while we're doing this. There's a dragon coming in 59 seconds. They're going to push into base, and this is such a terrible, terrible timing. No, dude, I am not the squishy you think I am. Apparently I am the squishy you think I am, though. Let's let the turret and some tentacles bang on you for a bit. Queued late. Didn't see the trap until it was down. Or until I was caught in it. The trap arming time is really inconsistent for the visual time. They do not show them when they should, always. Echo probably wins this. Oh, with Yi, he definitely wins this. Or Brand, I mean, not Echo. Why did I think that was Echo? Oh, because Echo got killed right before right after popping his shield. But we still lost an inhibitor. And we still have Cho up. I thought we'd killed him. Oh, we did. He teleported. That's where Cho came from. Upgrade my Grievous Wounds. Some movement speed. So let's trade off of 25 attack damage to 200 health and the haste for some moves. Yeah, I definitely want to go this way. Give it some way on maybe up for that though. Let's wait. We need to bring it up to... I have picked up my mythic. Okay, so I've got a bunch of attack speed, which is really not good for me. I don't know why they recommend Trinity Force for her. It's really not a good setup. She does not want attack speed. Whatever. They'd already killed it, dude. If you're not there when it drops, it's dead. We're not going to be pushing mid very far. Our whole team is up, dude. You need to be getting out. Okay? Nope. Echo wanted to get caught, and now that's going to be, if he gets killed, we're done. Okay, he didn't get killed. That's good. There's a Cho. Come on, Cho. There's 3 of them there. I'm not banging. He didn't even check the bushes. That was so lazy. If he hadn't had a team there, I might have taken him. I'm not sure this ends the way you want it to end. I need to have actions. God, I just could not get anything done. I was being bounced around and silenced and killed. The good news is I think my team might be able to turn this into a win. Oh, God, no. No, we're all done. We're all dead. That is the game. Brand, whatever he was doing earlier. But you still got Cho left. And Aatrox. Well, they should be able to push in if they're smart. Alright. Get my item. I need to get some Omnivamp. Could grab Lifeline. Or the Eclipse. Oh, I'm going to go with Eclipse. Because that is not Mythic. No, it is Mythic. I can't afford it. Or I can't get it, so it's going to have to be the Hydra. Why are you chasing? They know we're coming. Do not touch that thing. They are literally just setting up to kill us. I've got to get something. I think it's too late, though. I'm just too squishy. Didn't get enough armor. So they just chew through us. That's the game. At least it better be. They should be getting their dragon. There's their dragon. They should be pushing through the base. He's going to be up and Brand's going to be up, but they should have been killing this inhibitor. I don't know why they didn't. I guess that was all 3 of them accounted for, but they're going to kill that inhibitor. Kinda have to be there, Yi, to keep that from happening. I have to agree that Kara jungle has been completely ineffective all game. Why would they do that? I certainly wouldn't. I couldn't even get through to her. Damage dealt to champions. Me. Completely useless. Yi. You definitely deserve a report. We're not winning from there. And I did well on my side, but their jungler was just on top of all of us. Oh, 5-minute break, gotta feed the cats. All right, and we are back. Just can't seem to get my stuff together here. Maybe I should go grab a Gnar. We'll see what my champ capsules get me as I level up. Level 14 now. 30 is going to take a long time. They really need to remove that for alt accounts. Honestly, there needs to be more incentive to play on your main account. And there really isn't, even that 30 leveling time. You know, the people who want to make streams and want to play against new players, or in this case, I was playing with the new item shop. They want to play against new players, so they're going to go smurf. And there was nobody in that game that was new. And it's level 14, and nobody in that game was new to the game. Everybody there was a smurf. And some of them were good smurfs, some of them were bad smurfs. I did particularly poorly. Nobody was new. Man, let's go take a look at op.gg. At how badly I have been doing. According to op.gg, I was the 8th out of 10 players in that team, and he was the most valuable, which is nonsense. Come on. Not even close. He did no damage. Like, I almost tied his total damage. I did twice his damage to champs. Our support out-damaged him. Obviously, it was a brand. I mean, everybody else did twice his damage. He was just not a factor for so much of the game. Only their Alistair got a lower score than top 5. And our RE was given 5th. That's nonsense. op.gg has got a terrible scoring system. That's just insane. I had a better KDA. He got a bunch of CS. Whoop-de-doo. It doesn't help us. How much gold did he have? Where is it? It doesn't show his gold. It really should show his gold. There it is. I earned 2,000 more gold than he did. He was useless to the team. He did not make this work. Their scoring system is way off. It's worse than Riot's in some ways. Let's show that and see what happens. Doesn't switch. Dude's gone. Play the role you're given. Come on. Still top. Still showing Cho. Okay, now we're showing Morgana. Yeah. Just go ahead and keep her out of mid's hair. So many people are just going to beat me up. But we need a tank. Alright. Shin is a pain, but this is probably the best champion I have to deal with him, other than Gnar. But I don't have him. It's the best champion that I play well. Well being a relative term, of course. You've seen me play. Wu and Yi. Wu has more CC. Yi has more damage. Both are serious problems for the squishies. Rise versus Yasuo. It really depends on whether this guy suffers from Yasuo syndrome, as people like Rav have termed it. But I have noticed that myself before he made the video. Yasuo on your team feeds is learning the champ. Yasuo on their team is a high-level, mechanically inclined smurf that just dashes everywhere and you can't land a blow on him. Ez versus MF, that's a decent trade-off. Nami versus Morgana. Nami has the better sustain, Morgana has the better burst. Honestly, Morgana's ult's a little bit stronger when bunched up, but Nami's can be used from further away and can really peel for a runaway, for an escape. For me personally, Yasuo is going to be annoying because he's going to dodge around all my stuff, but he's not just going to be able to blow me up unless he gets super fed by Rise. He's not going to be able to just blow me up, and so I can do what I normally do, which is, since I'll be probably running into him after 6, just kind of cone him when he comes in so he can't dash around, slow him with the spikes, maybe catch him in a pop-up off of that, and feast him down is the plan. Wu for me, not really a big deal. Yeah, he'll knock me up, but I'll be getting up there in my armor and my health. They are all... Shin does a little bit of magic damage, but he has a lot of auto attacks as part of that. So I'm going to want to slow his attack speed down. I am definitely going to want to grab armor for these folks. They don't have enough magic damage to make me buy a ton of MR, which is good because there's nothing that really fits in my build with Cho with them. I should probably look at my mythic items from the start. I might want to go for the Fire Cloak again. I'm thinking Turbo Chem Tank. I like it a little bit better than the Sunfire Aegis. You lose 100 health. I really like the Frostfire Gauntlet too. You lose 100 health for either of those, but this gives you the 100 health back with your first legendary item, and this gives you tenacity instead of ability haste, which ability haste is fine and all, but not really what I'm looking for. I am going to go classic Cho start. Why are they recommending all the wrong items to Cho? Gives you some health, gives you some ability power to kick off your adaptive, and then it gives you more mana back when you kill the minions, which, if you're not killing the minions, you're doing it wrong anyways. So yeah, I think the Gauntlet is going to be the way to go. I'm going to aim for the Frostfire Gauntlet, even though it has a little bit of magic resistance in it. It's got a heavy chunk of armor. It's got the Bambi Cinder trick. And then after that, we'll see. Might go for Thornmail immediately afterwards, just to stack up the health and armor. I do want some AP and health, and I really prefer to build Cho Health Mage, Health AP, but against this team, I'm definitely going to be going for the steel-plated boots. Plated steel caps. There's just no question. Those are the way you have to go. But I mean, if you look at the AP health items, I'll get to Lane in just a second. I'm just not as thrilled about those anymore. Riftmaker's kind of cool. Riftmaker, second in combat, deal 3% bonus damage. Sure, that's the old Landry's. But it's a legendary instead of the mythic that they changed into. I lost a farm and some XP there, badly, because Shin disrupted the pattern. Not sure I would have if he hadn't. Shin is feeling aggressive. He definitely came out the worst side of that trade. This is not really a great matchup for him. He's going to try and screw with my farm. There he goes. There's some health back. Are you trying to win this in one? I don't think that's a plan, is it? Yeah, he's still trying to win it in one. Let me just get some health back here. So hoping to hit him with that, but that gives me enough health to not die instantly if he comes in on me. He must have drunk a potion or something because he just suddenly gained a massive whack of health back. I'm still on hitting my farm. And I did that a little bit too late for the E. Alright, survived, managed not to have to go back. I'm feeling in better shape now. I can health back up on these minions if I am careful about it. And he basically he popped out everything he had for my flash and his flash. And he ate through it for it, which was good. I timed it perfectly because I flashed before he could dash me after his flash, which would have killed me. And then he probably would have gotten out. But I got it down so that I baited his flash in, which if I'd done it any sooner, he wouldn't have flashed. He was waiting for his cooldown to come back up. And what's Yi doing here? Oh, Yi is in trouble. Okay, why is Yi in trouble? Why is Yi getting chased by Wu? Okay, Wu's in the area. He just popped that vision plant on Yi. So I can't be too aggressive against Shin here. Yeah, it's feeling like Wu in the bush to me. I was just close enough to tempt Shin to cut me off, but not close enough to let him cut me off. It was an important bit of positioning. There, let's make that our fight right there. Nope, you missed your taunt. You're done. Would you like to continue? I'm feeling fine. Now Wu's gonna have to bring something really strong to push me off of this. He's potioning again? Did you buy more potions? Or am I just misunderstanding? Maybe it's just doing the other thing. Alright, I'm gonna bang a whole bunch of minions into his turret there. And I'm just gonna conserve mana. And there's Wu down there, so let's see if I can't go pick up a crawler, shall we? Problem with Shin, of course, is like all the resourceless champs. He only has to get... He can dodge. If he dodges everything I do and I dodge everything he does, I run out of mana and he keeps trying. So he can afford to make a lot more bad plays than I can. Now it is time for us both to recover in our various ways. Do not want. I'm running low on health here and out of mana, so what I need to do is I really want to hit 6, pop a feast, and go home. Pick up the next item, maybe my Bammies, so that when he does his stupid little stuff... I mean, theoretically, I could have tried to bait him into that. Oof. And he might have been eager to do it, too. But it's time for me to go. I mean, Wu's who knows where. I got my feast stack. By the time I get back to lane, it'll be ready to be up soon. Let's start aiming into this as quickly as we can. Just get those pulses going. Taking your dealing damage causes you to begin dealing 20 based on health. Magic damage per second to nearby enemies increased by 50% against minions and 100% against jungle monsters. So I'll be pushing him harder, which is not great, but it means I'll still be dealing damage to him while he's taunting me and dodging everything. And he's going to fuck this up. Now watch how he's going to fuck this up. Pardon my language. He does not play that poorly, except that part right there, where he gets taunted into a turret for no good reason. What you needed to do is not use his Alpha Strike until he was ready to dodge the taunt, which he doesn't know when he's got to dodge the taunt, so it's really difficult. But definitely not use it until Shin got away. And he didn't do what I thought he was going to do, which is almost every he does. They walk into the lane, and then they Alpha Strike, and now they have lost their only engage tool. So the enemy just walks away from them and goes, okay, you have no CC. Would you like to play amongst the minions for a bit? Because I'm good with that. Tied on farm. He now has a potion, and he's definitely going defense as well. The Spectre's Cowl. Whereas I just went for health. And that passive damage bumps. Now the question is, does he know that my feast is down and is he playing for that against his cooldowns, or does he not know my feast is down and he's being really dumb? Just pop a little more damage into him there. And then it's time to go grab this plant and hope it's still there and not hiding a woo. Which is really unfair to Shin there, but I'm the one pushed past the river, buddy, so I get to do this. You do not. Yeah, we got roughly the same health. By which I mean I have way more health than he does. Okay, 12 seconds, and I kill him. 10 seconds, and I kill him. 8 seconds, and he flashes. He does not know what my cooldown is right now, so he is worried. When he should be, because he's real close to it. Basically, if I pop him up, I should be able to flash in and take him out. Or walk up and take him out, hopefully. Let's get some health and mana back, though, for the inevitable confrontation. There we go. Now I'm looking in a much better shape than he is. His goal is to taunt me into the turret or have Wu show up. My goal is to get him off that turret or just pop him up and bring him down to feast level so I can just run him down. Gotta watch out for his shield, of course. If he runs away, I'm actually okay with this outcome because I'll just bang on his turret a bit more. There's his shield. Now he's telegraphed that. I can just sit here and keep him off the farm. He's going to back, which is the right choice. Oh, I got my feast up. I should be taking that out on... Ooh, he did show up. I had to burn flash. I might have been able to burn Ghost. In fact, now that I think about it, because he was knocked up and slowed him. If I'd burned Ghost, I could have run it, but I was worried about his friend appearing on top of me. Let's just try and go deathless as much as possible here. Alright, I'm a little bit ahead on farm on Shin. I'm going to catch up, or get way ahead when he hit this wave, comes up to my tower just as I do. I did not get the feast stack. Could have gotten it on a minion and then walked, grabbed the crawler. I wanted to grab the herald with it, but he did not listen to my pings and killed it before I got there. Of course, I'm not sure I would have gotten there. Didn't get as much farm out of that double wave as I thought because he got into the turret faster than I thought he would. We are now missing Shin, so be careful. I want this crawler. It's another feast stack. I don't need it to kill Shin right now. I don't need to be killing Shin right now. No. No, I'm not damaging the crawler when you're here to kill, dude. Even without feast, I do kill you. No. Bad monkey. Yeah, Yasuo picked that up. Bad ninja. Back off. I am well overdue for boots, guys. Probably should have gotten those earlier. That's going to be another turret plate probably lost. I am so annoyed with myself that I feasted his... That counts as a champion. So I'll take it. I got the kill and the feast stack. Holy cow. That's bad news for Wu players in the Cho matchup. I've been avoiding feasting Wu doubles because I was afraid they were just going to eat my feast, which, you know, if you're trying to get the kill, you don't want to be feasting the double, obviously. But if it's a stack, I might just do it and call the combat off if it turns out I was wrong. Well, try to. Again, you know, if it's a close combat, you might actually lose to Wu, which can happen. You know, you don't want to be doing that. That's bad news. You realize I have feast, right? Like, you get low, I get low, and you get murdered. And not even really that low, just like from mid-health for you. Whereas you have to actually take me down all the way. And then I just come back up. Meh, should have sent that more on the turret, would have gotten him. Whatever, I need to be careful with my mana. Not super careful, but at least a little bit. And I need to not miss skill shots with it. Alright. He saved the rest of his turret plates. It's good for him. Should we get all that mana back? Those ticks making up for my lack of timing. There's the Shin drop. That would probably help if I was down in that mess. I'm gonna might get the turret. But what is Yi doing? No, dude, why do you keep coming after me so aggressively? And how are you fully healed? You did not recall. You teleported down there, didn't you? Or you ulted down there from up here, I thought. It does not help you. Look, dude, your kit does not beat mine. Do not Shin into Cho. You are a snack. Okay, yeah, they're coming for me. Or they're not. Nope, there's the Nami. I'm gonna go defend my turret as much as I can with these two coming in on me. And he's healing up. Now here's what's interesting. Feasting for 389. Okay, that's because I haven't got my health yet and enough stacks to really make it fearsome. Dude, you don't want to dive under my turret. Okay, now it's 577. Now it's more respectable. Just needed some more ranks, some more stacks, and some more health will bring it up for me. And I'm just gonna chew through all this stuff. Dude, what are you doing? You have no damage. Why do you have no damage? And now I am really low. Oh, that was nonsense! Yasuo's coming from me. There's no way he's going to get there in time. He can help top, but he can't kill me. He's not going to reach me. The Mercs Treads would help with the taunt. Slow. And that's it, because she's got 2 knockups. He's got a knockup. He's got a knockup. They're all knockups, so Mercs Treads isn't out, which, by the way, is going to make all the knockup champs even stronger than everybody else, because their CC is not slowed down by Mercs Treads. Which, by the way, the only reason knockup is not slowed, or not reduced by Mercs Treads, is because with everything else, they just have the, you know, the duration of the debuff, and that's all great. You can't cleanse knockups, because that would require canceling the animation and you suddenly teleporting to the ground, and Riot knows that would look terrible. So instead of, you know, adjusting those things to just be stuns, they've decided that having 14 different categories of things for reasons is a good design, and I strongly disagree with that. Can you root him? Nope, you can't. If you'd rooted him, we'd have knocked him up and feasted him, and that would have been that. Stay away from him. I can't get in there. Okay, I guess I can get in there now. And once again, I am getting carried by my teammates, and it makes me aggravated that I am not doing better. I will have to be satisfied with so far not feeding. I can't go hit the turret while he is there. Boy, he has a low threshold for feast. Your buddy just, popped you into knock up there. Let's get out. There's too many of them that we don't know where they're at. Yoink! Ooh, did you just blow your little duty so that you are completely screwed now? Can't believe we couldn't land that final blow on him. It's a nice try. Do you realize I have a whole team here? Like, you don't? I mean, I can play with you all day at this point. And if that were to happen, well, I'm afraid you'd be dead. And I don't have feast because I burned it on the herald. Good use of the herald. Take a freebie. He is inting. That's a report. Yes, his team should have surrendered. It does not mean you int. Yeah, ooh, straight inting now. Oh, I guess not. I just have no mana left, or I'd totally follow that up. We're not pushing through those minions that fast. Alright, I am definitely overdue for some offensive power. Like that, against all that healing they seem to want to do. Give myself some AP. I'm up to 3k health. Should have just got wrecked by our Ez. I mean, screw it, I'll just push this bottom lane in. We've got a minute till the dragon shows, so I'll be nearby for that. I want to grab another feast stack. That'll put me up to 4 of... That'll put me up to 3 non-repeatable feast stacks. Wow, I have been doing a good job of only getting repeatables. I have not stacked as much as I should have, so technically I haven't been doing a great job of it. And we should be putting this one to bed pretty soon. What are you guys even doing? Didn't get close enough to feast him, but didn't want him to dodge over a wall or something stupid like that. I don't think this wave or lane is going to matter in the slightest at this point. I think we should probably be going mid. So let's take a look at the final scores here. Did a decent job. He didn't force. He caused Yasuo to rage quit, probably because of what was going on there. But bottom dominated hard, which is probably what made mid quit more. He says he quit, and yet I'm seeing Yasuo rampage, and I'm wondering how much of a quit is that if you're rampaging. So he's still going for kills, obviously. Okay, I overplayed my hand a lot. I really wanted that Nami. I felt like I deserved it. In a few seconds. Next time you pull that off. Oh, what? I wasn't in that? And now I have died, and that makes me sad. In a game I'm not, carrying or doing great in, I died. I think it's time for more magic. Not grabbing Majia's Soul Stealer. That would be super, super mean. Rude. Because I wouldn't have time to stack it. And just doing it is kind of... It's a big middle finger to the enemy team. It says, you're going to feed me a lot. Kind of want to look now. If I had bought Majia's early, I would have been up to, at that point, 28 stacks, which caps at 25, and then I would have lost 10. So I'd be at 15 stacks right now, so might have been the way to go. But I did not know early on how much they were going to let me chew on them. But I was way overplaying my hand there. I mean, I should have been out long before that with my lack of mana and my lack of health. And I just stayed in, and that miss has got to hurt. There we go. Good job, Ez. I'll just be here for the inhibitor over here. You knocked me up, and then knocked me up again, but you surrendered. Okay. I was about to kill you. Morgana. I'll just hands down Morgana. See, that whole heavy team. You said you opened mid. This is you griefing. You literally stood there and intentionally fed us. That is you griefing. You don't get to call your team heavy when you gave up the game at 15 and let us kill you. That's an alternate jungler. Not one I use a lot, but give me some variety in my play. Yeah, let's do it. It gives me an 80 jungler I'm okay with. I need to be carrying harder. I need to be carrying it all, for crying out loud. I mean, my score looked good, but I was not carrying that team. I mean, let's take a look at some stats here. Mostly I was just a big barrier for them to get around. Look at that. I mean, that's just... let's see stats. Damage to champs. I outdid Rise. Whoop-de-doo. How did everybody on their team beat Yasuo, Mr. I'm opening mid? What a jerk. Alright. Total damage objectives. That's how that should look. Your jungler was not doing his job with the dragons and the objectives. I mean, he was on top of the heralds. Did they get a dragon? They got no dragons. So, Woo, you got to be on top of the dragons, man. Which one was you? Yeah, no, you were well on top of the objectives. This is the thing I keep trying to tell all the junglers. If you're not on top of the objectives, you're not doing your job. You got to hit those on drop, and you did a great job of that. Three dragons, 2 heralds. We would have gotten a 4th dragon if we hadn't been finishing it. I mean, we still got to give props to the Morgana. She did just an amazing job of supporting all through that push. No, I was saying earlier, I don't know when you popped in, I definitely did not carry that game. I I did okay, but mostly I had just leached off you guys' success. But yeah, that number where you got 33,000 objective damage to everybody else's 3K, that's where it needs to be. You did a great job on that. Their Woo is just not doing his where he needed to be. I think this is going to be an Aloy game, but let's show Darius and see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I did the best I could. He still showed up a couple times, but I mean, there was not really a lot I could do to stop that because he'd go behind his turret and teleport. Man, I hear that. I have jungled a lot, and I actually preferred it for a while, but I just started getting so frustrated because top lanes would sit there and feed and cry about how they weren't getting constant ganks. And it's like, no, if you're top, you have to be able to win your lane alone. Otherwise, don't go top. Yeah, I do. So here's why. I play Flash on every champ, and Flash is faster to hit on D than on F because it's just where the fingers wind up. D is a closer hit than F is. But also because that's where it was when I started learning back on Twisted Tree Line. Flash showed up on D. And so I just got used to it being on D, and I don't really want to retrain my muscle memory. And then since I always change out the other spells, Smite, Ghost, Heal, that's my F. And so, I've just gotten used to it. And there's been occasional times where they wind up swapped, and I wind up getting screwed over all game because I can't hit my Flash key correctly. I know the mnemonic F for Flash, and it's not how the game was when I started playing, so I kind of got used to the way it was at the time. Oh, let's look at our makeup here. We are not tanky enough, so we're definitely going to go with Aloy. Whoop, gotta hit the lock-in button. My favorite runes on Aloy: Conqueror, Tenacity, Coup de Grace, and Survivability. I am going to be a very big tank. Yeah, hitting the E is the big one. I mean, I can play safe. I'm not actually going to try and push them out of lane. I can just play safe and not bother with the E to save the mana and just hit the Qs to keep my health total up. It really depends on who I'm fighting against. If I have somebody I have a chance against, yeah, I got to hit that E and then just pound on them with the double taps with the Q and the W. Positioning, I mean, Aloy is such a positioning champ. It's not like, Darius, where you've got a little bit of positioning, but mostly just keep banging on the enemy. Aloy, you got to line them up. Oh, what is this? Is that a Vayne top? That's going to make my life more interesting. Yeah, that team does have a lot of CC. What do we got? Not a lot. That's the one downside of playing Aloy. I don't have the CC. Well, no, I know that, but I actually try and do both depending on if I can get them tagged in. I've won this matchup before. The problem for Vayne is her attack range is closer than my Q range. So when I feel like she's rolling up to do a hit, I can bait out the roll and then Q while she's relatively stationary. And then she needs to decide, and a good one will keep pounding on me. A bad one will back off. She needs to decide whether to keep pounding on me. But if I've set it up right, she's got to watch out for the follow-up if she stays in. She's got to watch out for my EQ or EW combo. But hopefully I will just try and keep her at bay. But I am not that unlucky. It is an Annie top, which is very lucky for me. I don't know what she's thinking. Have I played that matchup in this season? Yeah. Yeah, I've played a couple of games of that. But again, at this ELO, there's high-end Smurfs and people like me and then true beginners. So it really does come down to the skill matchup. Yeah. No, Vayne with Kraken is ridiculous. And what's it? The Rageblade, Kraken, and Vayne will just shred anything she comes across. Yeah. I mean, Rageblade's been a problem for a while with a lot of on-hit champs, but the Kraken puts it into, I mean, it gives everybody a Yi passive, right? It puts everybody into overdrive. Okay, against Annie, I'm going to go with my favorite. I like the extra offense, and I like the Omnivamp. I always start my Q, just so I have my utility. And then I try and guard my jungler's blue until it pops. We'll see if this E can do well, too. They're both going for the challenging smite. Oh, sir, that is not how you start a jungle lane. That is... This is not how you follow up losing first blood. He's right there. No, guess not. Where did he go? Oh, no. I was right. He was right there. He's going for the execute. Lucine couldn't quite make it. Well then, this should be an easy surrender, hopefully. Wait one more second. Blue pops. They're definitely not taking it. They're too busy dying. Messed that up. Should have waited a half second longer. She might have been in range. And I would have gotten the farm off of it. It's one of the reasons I actually preferred playing jungler and support for so long is because it means I don't have to try and last hit with my terrible timing. Ate that too. She's about to hit level 2. There it is. It's a Kha'Zix jungler. Alright, I mean too much damage. Way too much damage. That ought to help. And then I need to be out. Come back with a little bit more. Oh, that was close. Riot has a problem with that, by the way, where recalls don't get interrupted when they should, but she must have warded that bush. I did not see her ward that bush. Oh, I don't even know what I want to build at this point. Let's be immune to her for a while. Just a little bit of early magic resist cripples so many of these mages in the lane. And she's out of mana now, so I'm going to get back and get ahead of her on farm. She should be recalling at this point. Yeah, if I'd reacted slightly differently to her coming into the bush, I might have actually been able to just Q her and finish her. But I was worried about getting bursted down. There goes a dagger and a door and split. I wonder what she's building for. So that's kind of like a non-standard build. And he picked up some AP, but buying offense is less useful than buying defense at this gold level, in my experience. Yeah. It's not as close to my tentacles as I thought I was. Missed that. I am not hitting these. Okay, she is not running Ignite, so I don't have to worry about that, but I do have to worry about the amount of damage she is doing, because she's just pounding me and I'm not getting any response back. Feels like she has really measured out my timing, and I am going to have to work around that. So I am not landing Qs on her anymore. She's definitely not taking the E. There's the stun. Survive with 10 hit points. Yeah, she pulled that off right. But she is low on health and mana, so maybe you can make some work of that. She is still behind me in farm, so I'm actually okay with this exchange for now. Let me start out maneuvering her. No E. If you're gonna gank from behind, she was easy pickings. Alright, I need to be doing a bit better on my timing. Where is she? Alright, have the ult. I gotta watch out. She's got her ult too, so she's gonna be trying Tibbers stunning me for the finish. What has she picked up here? Seeker's Arm Guards. She's picked up a little bit of armor. Went the defense route too. That blows her stun. Just pile on a little damage there. Let her play Tentacle Party. Oh, cannot be that late. I've blown a lot of mana for no return here. She is definitely better at dodging than most people I've run into with this matchup. That takes care of the bear. I should have taken care of her. What the heck? She, I thought she would have eaten the ghost, but she apparently didn't. See, he blows his engage. Fortunately, she was low enough that it didn't matter, but he blows his engage because he came in from the wrong direction. He could have literally walked up to her if he'd come in from the right direction. telling him that right now would not be the right choice. Alright. Yeah, let me go Merge Treads anyways. Little armor to go with it. See if you need some help with that. Probably doesn't, but a little extra damage won't hurt. Alright, now with Yi ganking, I did not get the assist, but I'm still well ahead of her on farm, which is where I need to be. And way behind my Lucian and my Yi on farm. Oh, dude, no smite? Seriously? Okay, guys, what is this? What are you doing here? How does that go through you? I don't know why he didn't smite that. She's looking for another Tibbers drop. I'm looking for running away. Ooh, I was not fast enough. Okay. Did she slow me? Or did it just feel like she slowed me? Really felt like she slowed me. But she didn't. Okay. I really thought I was going to get away from that. Why are you going into two of them? That was just such a dumb series of plays. I gotta go top. They're gonna drop the Herald soon. Yep, there it is. And now they are on Dragon. Boy, they have really turned this game in the last minute. But Yi's ahead, Lucian's ahead, and Kaw's the only person they've got that's really doing super well. That free turret damage was totally unnecessary. Unfortunate. Do not like Andy with this sprint. I mean, that just... Too many people have sprints now. I get the feeling he's going to run into Kha'Zix soon. I want to be there when he does. Yeah, Nico's coming up. Oh, guess not. Hey, Nico. Ah, I flashed. Just a complete wipe right there. Man, she's doing so much damage with no AP. Look at that. Of course, she's ulting me every time, so... Alright, I am behind on health. And that's a dead turret. I mean, it doesn't matter that I was doing better than her on top. She's now 2-1-2. She's caught up in farm. I mean, she is now ahead, undeniably. And it's pretty much just she locks me down and I die before my abilities go off. And I should have had at least one more kill on her by now. They're up a dragon, they're up a turret. I do not see this one ending in our favor. Yeah, don't spam me with pings. We're pushing this turret down here. You need either help or not, but spamming me with pings is not going to change what we're doing. I'm not sure why the turret picked me up right there. God bless it. Could not get the W to go off there either. I mean, just we all fall over so fast. Even with my defenses. And Akali is not paying attention. Oh, I think that is going to say no, but we really ought to say yes. I kind of want to get the GA, but I think I might be going for the Sterix Gauge, although that's not... Where's my mythics? Sunderer. That's as much as I can contribute to that. So you really need to finish this here. Come on, dude. Not walking into that. Holy cow. Thought it was just Neeko and her clone. Don't know what happened with Kha'Zix happening. I gotta get my gauge up. I'm just not getting enough health going here. 2 levels behind. Mid's 2 levels behind. Man, we had such a great start and we have completely blown it. Yep, there's the Drake. Probably got Neeko up on the other prepare too. Just gonna go push my lane. Kali doesn't want me there anyways. It's still up, Yi. You gotta be focusing on the jungle monsters. Ult doesn't go off the entire fight. Up 4 turrets, 6 kills, 2 dragons. This is a loss. Yep, Vayne's got her Kraken Slayer, Ginsu's Rageblade, and that is the end of the game for us. Not to mention that Annie's doing her shit too. What was that? It literally just stopped moving. W doesn't go off, Q doesn't go off. So let's click yes and move on. There we go. Oh, that's going to have to be a day. Just too much garbage here.